So, you may have noticed that on some of my shorts there are animated captions, and these were made using FireCut AI, which is a third-party plugin for Premiere Pro. I will be showing you how I use it to generate captions on my content. For this example, I'm going to be using my own tutorial because I don't have any shorts ready at the moment, and I'm also going to be using a very short segment, just from here all the way up to 7 seconds. So let's begin. As you can see, FireCut is already ready, and the best thing is it's inside of Premiere Pro rather than a separate software. There are many features from removing silences, repetition, filler words, and even profanity, plus many more as you can see, but we're going to be focusing on adding captions. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to change audio language from US to British. Guidance prompt, so I already know what I'm going to include here. I'm going to put in jug, because in this tutorial I teach people how to make one-frame glitches for their jug style edits, and jug isn't really a popular or common word, so when the AI transcribes my audio it might spell it as jug without the extra G. Here's how it works. It says if your transcription shows FireCut, so 2 words, you can enter FireCut as 1 word in this field to guide the transcription to use the correct spelling. So I'm going to put jug, and also I think sometimes what FireCut does is it puts like a dot above the letter E when I say premiere or premiere. I don't know if that's like a French word, but for now I'm going to leave it because I want to show you how to edit captions. So I'm going to click on transcribe, and it shouldn't take too long, and it's already done. So let me just click on edit transcript here to bring this down. I'm also going to expand it so you can see a bit better. So on the left here, you can see I have a preview of what the captions look like. So I can move this around. So I want it to be near the bottom, somewhere around here. Now, if it's not really centered, I can click on Reset X, and that's going to center it. On the right here, I can edit the transcript. So if there are any mistakes, so I'm just going through this, I can make the changes. So jug here has been spelled correctly. However, premiere has not been spelled correctly. At least I think so. Is it in French? I don't really know. I think the word premiere is a French word anyway, which is why it's got that thing above the E. So I'm just going to remove that. And also it's capitalized the G here for glitch. So I'm just going to fix that. And I think everything else looks fine. Now the issue is I'm not editing a short, so I don't really want fast, snappy captions. My viewers need time to digest what I'm saying. So what I want to do is increase the number of words per sentence. So I'm going to scroll down until I see adjust line breaks, which is here. So I'm going to increase the max words per line. Let's go for about maybe 6 or even 8, and when I scroll back up you can see it's reformatted it. Oh, and also it's missing some punctuation. That's because of my previous settings. So you can also remove punctuation if you like, but because it's a tutorial I want to keep them, so I'm going to disable that. Okay, so it begins with how's it going everyone. Today I'm going to, now I want to split that sentence. I want how's it going everyone to be separate. So what I can do is actually create a line break. I believe that's what it's called, simply by clicking on this bracket here, and that's going to split it. So it goes, how's it going everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you how. Again, I feel like that should be separate, so I'm going to create another line break. How to make these one framers for your jug style or glitch style edits on. Now that's leaving the word pro by itself. I feel like it should be paired with Premiere Pro because, you know, it makes more sense. Oh, and how could I forget the presets? Because, well, these captions look good, but it's not really the style that I like for my content. So there are many to pick from. So if I just go through them, starting from the top, you've got this one, which actually just changed my settings, but it's fine. That's because it's a preset. So this one here, it looks like it follows the text as you go along. So something like this would be perfect for short form content. My favorite preset is the box follow, this one here. And also when I pair it with, which one was it? It was the one to make it pop. There it is, this one down here. So underneath animation, you've got all of these options: pop text with audio, reveal, grow. Oh, and they've also got a new one, which is glow text with audio. Let me just turn that on. How does that look? Okay, it's a little bit subtle. I think that's because I've got a box behind it. So I'm just going to turn it off for now. Right now, I want to make the box behind it pop. So I'm going to turn this one on. I'm going to scroll up to font and I'm going to I'm going to decrease the size to about, I think 70 looks appropriate, and also increase the weight. I want it to be a bit thicker, so maybe 800 is a bit too much, so let me try 700. That looks okay. I'm going to push it down and then reset the X. Oh, and the line breaks as well. I'm just going to cut it down to about, what was it, 8 words. Double check to make sure everything's fine. So how's it going, everyone? Next sentence. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make, yep, everything looks perfect. Now remember, there are so many more features. You can change the color of your text. So if I go for like a yellow or green, it looks like this, which actually looks a bit weird. I'm just going to make it a bit lighter. That looks nicer. The shadow, I didn't even notice it was on, so I'm just going to increase the opacity and spread it out a little bit more. You can see it stands out more. So before it was like this. I don't really want any blur. I feel like that ruins it. So yeah, I'm going to leave everything else as it is, I think. You can also target tracks. So if you want it on a specific track, you can do so, but I would recommend just adding a new track so then it doesn't mess with any layers that might have adjustment layers or effects, anything like that. All right, now I'm going to click add stylized captions to sequence and let it do the magic. Oh, and I think it already did. Whoopsie. Let's try that again because we missed it. So add captions to sequence. And here it goes. I mean, it's honestly magic. Like, what? I don't know how we just did that. Before I show you the results, I'm just going to push this down and then expand my video. Here's how it looks. How's it going, everyone? Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make these one-framers for your jug style or glitch style edits on Premiere Pro. And that's all I need to do. It's simple as that. However, sometimes there might be, a few adjustments I might need to make here and there. So if I click on back and select a caption, so let's go for this one here, the word glitch, I can scroll down and select edit selected captions. I have no idea how they added this feature because I'm pretty sure these captions, they're PNGs. Yes, they are images, but somehow you can edit them. So I can change this and maybe capitalize it just as an example. So I'm just going to do that. Then I'm just going to click add stylized captions. Once again, it's giving me a warning, but it's fine. Proceed anyway. And as you can see, it's making the changes in real time. Seriously overpowered and easy to use. The link to FireCut AI is in the description below. And if you want to grab 10% off your monthly subscription, enter my code ENGER at the checkout. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.